Hey everyone, thank you for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I hope you've been doing great. Today is a perfume review, as you already read in the title of the video. I'm reviewing this line and I have admittedly mixed feelings about it. And I'm hoping that the fans or even the critics of this line will chime in, let me know their thoughts, and give me some additional perspective. I did not do a ton of digging when I started using them. I just I got my impressions and then I did a little bit of research, but most of what I saw was just overall ratings. It's rated pretty highly, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Anyway, the line is being French or Frenshe. I think it's French. Being French. This is actually Ashley Tisdale's line. She went the wellness route a couple of years ago, and this was one of the fragrance or one of the offerings that she came out with. She came out with a couple of different wellness related products. These perfumes are part of it. These are eau de parfums. It's a set of 5. I'll tell you the scents. I'm going to read a little bit what's on the back, and then I will tell you more about what I experienced while using the products. And again, if you've got any thoughts or anything, I want to see them below, please. So, the way that they describe this line or their inspiration behind this line is as follows. We love how spritzing on fragrance is a ritual you can do for yourself anytime, anywhere to instantly impact your mood. We fell so in love with our scents that we had to create this discovery set. And this is the set. So the set came with 5 scents. It's kind of hard to see because, of course, it's on camera, but 4 of these are completely empty. I used them up. The only one that I have about half left is this one on the end, which is Lavender Cloud. But let's talk about the fragrances. I'll tell you the notes that they have listed here and then tell you my thoughts on the line. So the first one is Soothe and Comfort. It's a get ready to say that wrong. Cashmere vanilla scent. It says it smells like cozy vanilla, toasted jasmine rice, and sandalwood. It's infused with soothing essential oils and upcycled vanilla. The next scent is Joy and Bliss, which is solar Fleur. It says it smells like blooming gardenia, coconut milk, orange blossom, and sea salt. It, of course, also has essential oils and upcycled orange flower. Then they've got Balance and Harmony, this middle one, which is Bergamot Cedar. It says it smells like bergamot tea, cedar wood, and fresh grated ginger. Of course, more essential oils as well as upcycled bergamot. The fourth scent is Awaken and Uplift, which is citrus amber. You've got bright citrus, blooming neroli, golden amber, as well as those essential oils and upcycled rose. And then the last fragrance, the one that I still have some of, is Unwind and Rest Lavender Cloud, which, according to them, smells like fresh lavender, milky sandalwood, sweet cardamom. And it has calming essential oils and upcycled akagala wood, which I did not research and probably should have, but I did not. What can I say about this line? So these smell pretty good. Each of them smells pretty good. According to them, they use mood science scent technology where they connect scent to wellness. If you haven't had a chance to research some of the aromacology research, which is just what it sounds like, the psychology of aromas, there's a really good paper, and I'll put it in the description. I've been working through it. I'm a little more than halfway done reading it. It's a really good paper that analyzes some of the literature related to fragrance and how it impacts our psychophysiology. I think that's the term that they use, but it talks about how fragrance can modify behavior. This one paper has a ton of additional research that you can look at to kind of decide for yourself which scents impact the body and how they do that. But in any case, that'll be in the description box. They're using some of the same principles to design these, and that is lovely. These smell nice. This was only like $16. It was less than $20 for the set of 5, which is far less than most of my fragrances, even the like sets like this. These have very little sillage. Some of them have very little sillage, and the wear time is abysmal. That being said, here's what you need to know. So I put on Cashmere Vanilla and Solar Fleur on different days. I smelled them when I sprayed, and I smelled very little 2 hours afterward. There really wasn't much there. The Bergamot Cedar, which is that middle scent, that's the only one that I can vouch for the wear time being pretty good. It's a pretty good wear time. I got about 4 or 5 hours out of it that I could still smell it on my clothing. Um, but if you don't like those notes, then that doesn't help you much. Citrus Amber, again, another one that just kind of faded really quickly, didn't really hold on very long. Um, and Lavender Cloud, I'm wearing that now, but because it is more of a relaxation scent, it's not something that I would wear out when people are smelling me or when I want to make an impression. It's more so for my own personal wellness, which goes back to their description of these scents. You can use it as ritual to spritz yourself anytime, anywhere. Their words. You will need to spritz yourself many times if you choose these scents. You will not be spritzing well in the morning and coming home and still smelling it. It just does not last, at least not on me. I think the angle with this is that these are very much green. They're very much a clean oriented green kind of perfume company. According to this on the side, it's paraben free, vegan, and cruelty free. Dermatologists tested and infused with essential oils. Here's the thing about essential oils. Yes, they scent many of the fragrances that we love. However, the wear time that we are more accustomed to for many fragrances does not come from essential oils. Those are generally synthetic oils, synthetic fragrances that have been designed specifically to wear for a long time. Certainly, you can use essential oils to scent whatever you want. And some of them do last a good while. I did mention that bergamot cedar. It's the cedar carrying that. It's not the bergamot. Um, the thing is, if you like a scent that's going to give you a bit of projection off of the body, and you want something that you do not have to reapply every 2 hours, then you're not going to look for this line. Now, again, like I said, these smell nice. I have found I had no problem with any of the fragrances. They were lovely. They just were too timid for me. Here's what you need to know. You get what you pay for, because 2 ounces of any of these fragrances retails at Target for $29.99 US. Um, my Billie Eilish is let's see, 2 fluid ounces, 29. My Billie Eilish perfume, which I will link somewhere ahead overhead so that you can see the review on that. That is 1 fluid ounce for 52. So $104 worth of product versus $30 worth of product. Of course, these aren't as concentrated. Of course, these aren't going to perform the same as a perfume that you pay 2 to 3 times more for per bottle, right? So manage your expectations. I would like these as something nice to wear if I'm perhaps going on vacation. I can pack it in my luggage. I can spray liberally, and it's nice. And if I lose it, I'm not devastated because it wasn't that expensive to begin with. These are perfect for that. Again, like it says, spritzing on yourself anytime, anywhere. If you are someone who loves to spray liberally, these can be sprayed liberally and they're not going to overwhelm you. So I see all the good reviews. I think it's because one, Ashley Tisdale is broadly speaking likable. That's part of it. But again, the products are good. They smell nice. They just don't perform like I am used to perfume performing. I didn't look at anybody else's review on this. I would say these would be something that I would probably give my teenage nieces, not nephews, but nieces particularly, my teenage nieces, teenage godchildren, my teenager, once she's teenage, that's who these kind of remind me of. These don't remind me of a more mature fragrance that I would expect, because as a person who has obligations, I do not want to have to spray every 2 hours to refresh my scent. Though that is the thing for some people. Some people, that is absolutely their ritual, their habit, and they love it, right? If that's your thing, then these are great because you can spray these all day long and they won't get too overwhelming. But if you like a scent that you can apply in the morning and you really don't have to think about for 3 or 4 hours, this isn't what you want. Unless you do the Bergamot Cedar, which is nice, though it's not a scent that I would wear regularly. So these are giving summertime. All of these, none of these really strike me as the heavier, more full-bodied scents that you might expect for the fall and winter. Even the Cashmere Vanilla, which sounds like it would be cozy and warm, and it is. It's it's so it's so, I hate to use the word timid again, but it's so timid. It's so passive. You'll be spraying it all day just to smell it, even though it's nice. Now, you can go to Target or you can go to the website Frenshe.com or French.com. I'll put the links in the description box. You can go there. You can buy the fragrance suite because, of course, they have all of the companion products that you can buy for the scents. And layering it will certainly give you more wear time, but I like to try a fragrance on its own without layering to see how true to wear it is, which is why, even though I love body lotions that come in companion scents and I do pair stuff occasionally with the companion lotion, I don't like to test with the lotion because the lotion and the product gives you kind of a false sense of how well it works. And I want to know on bare skin, how is this performing? And these are just not my thing. But I think they'd be great for a younger girl. Ashley Tisdale's line might be aimed more at younger girls or younger women. I'm not sure. She is younger than me. So maybe that's the goal, that she's targeting a different age range from me. Um, but for sure, I won't buy this again for myself unless I just wanted something that smelled nice and I didn't care if it got lost while traveling or used up while traveling because I didn't invest a lot to begin with. And it still smells nice, but I would know I'd have to reapply. So that is my review of Being French. Wouldn't buy again under ordinary circumstances. I know that there are some other really lovely, clean, vegan, cruelty free fragrances that have better wear. Um, I'm trying to think. There was one that I reviewed before. Um, I'll try to remember the name of the company, but I'm blanking right now. But in any case, there are other companies where the performance time is better, and I don't have to constantly reapply like I would with these, which is the problem. I have to reapply, and that's not really what I came here for. I the ritual of spritzing anytime, anywhere is really not my ritual. That is certainly something other people may have, but it's not me, and it's not something I enjoy. But if you do enjoy that experience, if you are a frequent spritzer and you like a scent that you can kind of change out throughout the day because it doesn't last, maybe you wake up feeling like bergamot cedar, which actually that's not the best example because that one will last. But maybe you wake up feeling like solar Fleur, but later in the afternoon you feeling citrus amber, then maybe this will work. Maybe this will work for you because you can apply and it won't compete because it won't be there. So, yeah, that is my review. I recommend it for younger girls who perhaps don't want something too overpowering or something that really outshines their personality and that they may not have the gravitas to wear yet. Um, those are great for them, or for people who perhaps really don't like scent that lingers. If you want a scent that fades swiftly but gives you a nice boost in the meantime, those are perfect. So that's it for me. If you had some different experiences other than layering, if you had an experience where these lasted you a good while or performed a particular way, let me know. If you loved slash hated them, let me know. I don't hate them. I just don't love them. And I know they're not for me. But if you have a different experience, I'd love to hear in the comments below. So please take care, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye bye.